to all who listen to this happy pod, welcome. My name is Noah Parker, and welcome to my world of wonder, where I am joined by my beautiful wife and co-host, Mrs. Adriana Parker.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hello, indeed. Happy Tuesday, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, probably Tuesday.
We're recording this Monday night. That whole, not live streaming so we can record earlier in the week thing has not been working out for us. Partially because I forgot until today. Yesterday we were hanging out with Caleb and Emma, so makes sense we didn't do it yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I just wasn't thinking about it. I should have been.
Yeah,
but
that's okay.
Oh well. Next week we should have filmed earlier.
Yeah, we gotta lock in.
We do gotta lock in.
It's the new year.
Yes.
Got some plans for this year, so.
For sure. Right on. I don't think I really have anything to really go into.
Okay.
Before we get started, I think we can just kind of go with this one.
Yeah.
Normally we chat for a little while, but
yeah. Okay, that's
I don't know.
fine.
I'm excited because we just ordered a new camera.
Oh yes.
That I've been waiting for, patiently waiting, and we saw an opportunity arise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Very excited about that.
That'll be fun.
Because right now, my camera and Adriana's camera are two very different cameras, and the one that we ordered is actually a step up from
people who are watching.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't even matter if they're watching; they can still hear me. I can still explain. The one that we ordered is a step up from the one that's been my camera, the camera one for a long time. But they are the same brand, so it should be pretty seamless across the two of them. So.
Yay.
I'm excited for that, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about weathering the magic.
Ooh,
yes.
I like that title.
This is how we survive Disney days in the rain, heat, or chill. And I think we're just going to go back and forth. I pretty much wrote everything out. If you want to add thoughts, feel free to. Okay. We'll go back and forth. I will begin by saying this whole tip list is based on the assumption that you use a park bag when you are in Walt Disney World. And if you don't carry a park bag, I highly recommend it. Not everyone in your group needs to. Only one person in your group really needs one. And it doesn't have to be a Loungefly. We prefer a Loungefly. We each carry our own, though. The main reason that we each carry our own is because I have a lot of video equipment that I carry with me, and she has all the other essentials.
Yeah, true.
So pretty much everything on this list, with a couple exceptions, are in her Loungefly.
Yeah.
I do carry some of them in my own Loungefly along with the video equipment, but that's mainly because I have to, because I'm not always with her.
Yeah, like when you go, to take both kind of.
Exactly. I kind of have to cram them into one, but some of these things will it'll make sense.
Yeah, it will.
Yes. I think I'll start with the first couple things. So I'll just start. So starting off with the rain, how to survive the rain. First of all, you need to know that there are 3 different kinds of rain when you're in Walt Disney World.
Oh my goodness.
There's a gentle rainfall, right? And that's just like
mist.
Kind of a mist, a little bit heavier than a mist,
yeah,
I'd say. It's like pitter patter, you know. Number 2 is heavy rain, and that is when it's raining quite heavily. Obviously.
Yeah.
And the third one is Noah's Ark could appear at any time / the cataclysm.
It is. Yeah, it gets really intense.
A cataclysmic event. Yeah.
The rain gets real
the
intense
rain in Walt Disney World can be insane.
Yeah. I think the only time I've actually experienced a cataclysmic rain event was on our honeymoon. We were I think we were already done with the day. We were heading back, or maybe we were going to a different park.
It was we were on our way back from Blizzard Beach.
Okay.
Or not Blizzard Beach, Typhoon Lagoon.
Yes, because the clouds were coming in. We're kind of
yeah, they closed the park a little bit early because of the rain. We had to leave. It was our only day in the water park, and we had to leave early.
Yeah, that's true. And were we heading just back to a different park, or
we were just going back to the resort because we were in our swimsuits, so we had to change.
Yeah, and it was just all of a sudden just came out of nowhere. It was so intense, and I think the driver we couldn't even move until because we couldn't see out of the window. It was just constant water.
Yeah, That is the cataclysmic level.
I did not know that it could get that intense. I was actually genuinely scared. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, terrifying.
Well.
So our tip for gentle rain is simply to purchase a compact umbrella. You can find them on Amazon. I got mine at CVS. And I really honestly love mine because it is super compact, super small, fits perfectly in my Loungefly with all my video equipment and one of the other things we're going to be talking about here in a second. The only problem is it's a very lightweight umbrella. And so if there's some stronger, not strong winds, but stronger winds, it can invert the umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
And I learned that the hard way.
Oh, no. When did that happen?
It happened at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, actually.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
Yeah. Although
that's so awkward.
It was in that state because like Mickey's Not So Scary, it did like heavily rain while I was there, but the inversion happened before
with
it was
wind.
Heavy.
Yeah,
it was still
wind.
what I considered a gentle rain.
Oh man,
when it flipped inside out, but there was a lot of wind. So
okay. I think that's always a little awkward when you're holding an umbrella and it just like inverts on you.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, so it looks a little funny.
Yeah.
I didn't even actually know that compact umbrellas existed.
Yeah, they're well. I mean,
like
you've had one
ones.
for a long time, but the one that I bought is even smaller than the one that we've had.
Yeah.
Because we've had this blue one that probably is like half size. I guess like it compacts like half size. The one that I have, it's like almost a third.
Yeah, it's
full
really,
extended
it's pretty small.
height.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Right on.
So,
you take point number 2.
Okay, so when you're in heavy rain, make sure to keep that umbrella and pick up a poncho from Walmart. Poncho is very important. Or Amazon, yes.
I didn't put that part. I just included that.
It comes with a mesh pouch, which is very.
The one that we got is.
It's very, like useful in that way because it fits really well in the Loungefly as well. So, alternative to Walmart poncho, you could always buy one from Disney, but it doesn't come with a pouch, and they're probably trying to upsell you too.
Well, yeah,
because you're at Disney and everything's expensive there, and if you don't have a poncho and you need one, well, there you go. That's the only place you can get one right there. Yeah. So you can't go.
They're not terribly expensive, okay, but they're still not cheap. The thing that I didn't actually mention with the pouch that I thought I did is because it's a mesh pouch. You hook it on the outside. After you're done with it, you hook it on the outside of your park bag, and that mesh will allow it to air dry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Which is important for what you're about to say about the Disney poncho.
So there's an easy hack for that. You take a sock and put it in the sock. Yeah. And that will help with the drying. Yeah, the Disney poncho. That's what Mom does.
Mom will take her poncho off and roll it up, and she has like a sock that she keeps it in, and it helps dry it out because it's a kind of like it's a cotton sock, so it's moisture wicking.
Okay, nice.
And so it'll pull all the moisture out, and then and the benefit to that too is you can actually put that into the Loungefly, whereas I have to clip mine on the outside with a carabiner. Yeah. And let it dry for a while, and then put it back in after it's dry enough because of the video equipment that I have in mine. I can't put it in wet. I wouldn't recommend putting it in wet anyway because the inside of a Loungefly being wet is not a good time. True. So the sock you can put directly into the Loungefly because it will get damp, but it won't get wet.
Okay.
So
nice. But yeah, there are pros and cons for ponchos. So Walmart poncho is made out of thicker material, and it's more durable for sure. The Walmart ones come with the mesh pouch for drying, and the Walmart one is probably a little bit cheaper.
I would estimate about half the price of the one in Disney World. I think we spent like $12 on each of ours. Okay. And we've had them for...
Yeah, we've had them for a couple of years now.
4 years now.
That's crazy.
Whereas the ones in Disney, I think, are like $25, $24. Wow. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they're at least $20.
Okay. And then Disney has been known to replace damaged ponchos, although this isn't an official rule and is left up to cast member discretion. It's still a possibility. I did not know that. Okay. And Disney poncho is themed, so that's
a plus for me.
A plus, yeah.
For me, I was trying to get you to say for Noah, but
for
it's
Noah,
fine.
Yeah.
For me, that's a plus.
Yeah.
But even though that's a plus for me, I actually
ponchos,
don't own one.
Yeah, I always like ponchos. I always kind of push until I like have to have it, because they are like, I guess it's like a con for ponchos is like it's like, it's kind of a hassle to like move out of the way out of people and like take out your lounge fly and like put it on. It's like a whole process.
Well, it's funny because I feel, in my opinion, putting the poncho on is not the hard part. Like you can do that pretty quickly and without being too invasive. Getting it back off is the hard part, especially if you're like trying to get on a ride.
Yeah, and you're like, and if you're done with it and it's like super wet and you want to like, and you have to like fold it really nice and neat to like fit it in the.
That is the con with not rolling it into a sock, is that we do have pouches that are they're mesh pouches. They're pretty like rigid. They don't flex to fit whatever shape you manage to fold the poncho into. So you kind of have to force the poncho to fit in. You have to fold it okay enough that it'll get in. Whereas with the sock, you just kind of fold it into thirds, roll it up, and you're good to go.
True. Yeah. Am I keep going, or are you good?
I'll do the next one. Next tip for heavy rain is bring an extra pair of socks in your park bag. That heavy rain can cause fairly deep puddles, and they aren't always obvious before you walk through them, which is kind of actually the other half of the story that Adriana started telling. That same day after we got back from Typhoon Lagoon, we went back to our hotel, took a shower, changed into our park clothes, because we were in swimsuits. We changed into our park clothes, and then we left. And because we were staying at Saratoga Springs,
I remember
Saratoga Springs has a internal bus loop, so like there's not just one bus stop. There's like 5, I think, in Saratoga Springs, and the bus. Our stop was the last stop for whatever park we were trying to go to. So we decided to walk to one of the other stops that is closer to the beginning, because there was a lot of people moving around there. We missed several buses at Saratoga Springs because we were the last bus. So we decided that day to just walk over to the other bus stop. And on our way over to the other bus stop, we walked through this gigantic puddle. And Adriana's shoes got soaked, and so did mine. But I think I was wearing I was wearing Crocs, so it wasn't that big of a deal. They just drained. But I was wearing my canvas Crocs, so they were like kind of uncomfortable, but I literally just took my socks off and rocked the Crocs.
Yeah, that was not fun.
No, it was not. I didn't enjoy it myself.
But yeah, bring an extra pair of socks.
Yeah. Keeping an extra pair of socks can save you from an extraordinary amount of discomfort. And this is a side note. I recommend that you bring at least 3 pairs of shoes on your trip. You don't need to have them in your park bag, of course. Just in your room. So when you do trudge through the small lakes, you can swap shoes and let the other ones dry.
That's smart.
Main reason that's important is because you're in Florida. So if you think to yourself, I'll just leave them outside to dry. No, they won't be dry. They're not going to dry.
Yeah.
So bring another pair of shoes, at least 2 other pairs of shoes. And I would recommend at least one of those pairs of shoes being Crocs, or flip-flops, or something you don't necessarily need socks with, or something that wouldn't ruin your day to walk through water with.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Yes. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay.
All right.
Back to you.
So then cataclysm rain. So all the previous plus the age-old recommendation to get indoors. Okay, yes. That's important.
If you're dealing with that gigantic rainfall, it's easier just to get inside.
Yeah, it's probably best that you just go straight to some sort of roof over your head.
I was like, don't get on the roof.
Yeah, don't get on the roof.
Go under a roof.
Under a roof, yes. So this is one of the areas where a fuel rod comes in handy, because then there's charging areas that will fill up fast if there is a torrential downpour. So not relying on outlets can be another huge help.
Kind of less important. That's less about surviving. I feel like the weather, and more just Well, I guess it could be surviving the weather because, like let's say that torrential downpour leads to a lightning strike that takes the power out.
Oh my gosh.
Boom.
Yeah.
Light fuel rod, you're good to go.
True. You need it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's funny.
Yes. Okay. So that's about all I've got for rain.
Okay.
Just with the simple, the like important stuff, I think, like the
yeah.
number one, the primary tips. We're going to go on to heat now. Surprise. Florida is hot and sunny. Our big tips for surviving the heat. Well, most important thing you can do is hydrate. Find a good water bottle you can attach to your park bag. I personally use an Awala for a couple reasons. Number one, it has a flip up handle that I can attach to my park bag with a carabiner. So then you don't have to physically have something in your hand the whole time. It's insulated, so you put ice in it in the morning and then you can just fill it with water and it will be ice water all day, which is especially important if you're getting water at the Backlot Express because their ice machines have apparently just stopped working.
Oh, no.
I'm going to find out when I go in a couple weeks if there's ice in those machines. If there's not, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway.
That's good.
And then the other reason that I like the Awalas is because they have Disney themed Awalas. So you can get
cool.
an Awala that's themed to like Rapunzel or to Cinderella or Belle. I just saw one earlier today that was Judy Hopps, I think. I think it was Judy. I can't remember. There's Darth Vader. There's a Stormtrooper. You can get
so many.
What's the other one? I can't think. Boba Fett. And then there's my personal favorite and the one that I use every single day. It's themed to Tron. All the other Awalas, except for the Tron one that I've seen anyway, they're just like there's different pieces of like the cap and the bottle that are different colors to like invoke the color palette of a specific character. Whereas the Tron one actually has printing on the bottle and it glows in the dark.
Yeah, it glows in the dark. It's so cool.
Super cool. Love it.
Yeah, we didn't even know that it glowed in the dark. We just found out one night because obviously it was dark and we went to bed and we turned off the lamps and the lights and everything. And then we just saw it glow and we're like, whoa.
I literally looked over and I was like, is that my water bottle?
You're like, what is glowing over there?
And yeah, it's really cool. It's super fun. So find a water bottle, keep it full, drink it.
Yes.
Drink it.
It is very important. We don't want to have you pass out and ruin your day at Disney.
Oh, that'll be so bad. Not just for like, it'll be bad for you and it'll be bad for people around you.
Yeah, exactly.
So hydrate. All right.
Yes, very important.
Here we go.
All right. So then the next one is sunscreen. Sunscreen is very important. I try to, and when I can. It's actually part of my routine now. It's just part of my skincare routine. I always put on sunscreen because those UV rays are everywhere, even in the winter time when it's cold. Anyway, but yes, in Florida, use minimum 70 SPF. Especially if you are a ginger like my hubby. So we use a spray sunscreen from Sunbum because it holds up really well to sweat and it doesn't have the chemical heavy smell of other brands. So shout out Sunbum. Sponsor us.
Yes. My biggest thing with Sunbum is that please, if I could be wrong about this, but I'm fairly certain that everybody has experienced that, like sunscreen on the face and you start to sweat and it gets into your eyes and it just stings. Yeah. I haven't had that with Sunbum.
Really?
Yeah. It's interestingly enough, I believe it is a vegan.
It's like organic.
Sunscreen, yeah, organic, something like that. Maybe it's not vegan. Maybe it is, I don't. I think it is vegan.
It's just like no chemicals, so it doesn't get your eye.
Yeah, there's no crazy chemicals or anything, so it's like. It smells the best out of any sunscreen I've ever wore. And yeah, when it gets into your eyes, like if you're swimming, like sunscreen will get into your eyes because of the swimming and all that stuff. I've never had Sunbum burn my eyes before.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Super comfy.
Yeah. So yeah,
it doesn't
sunscreen.
smell bad.
I know.
That's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Feeling like I need a respirator to put on sunscreen is terrible.
Yeah. I feel like I've been pretty good at putting on sunscreen. And like putting sunscreen on for you. I feel like probably the the one time was probably on our honeymoon. I feel like you got the sunburn the most, or maybe it was one of like your first. I think it was actually one of your first times.
I don't remember getting sunburned on our honeymoon.
Okay, then maybe it was one of your first times that you went without me. I think that's when you got sunburned. It was one of the first times.
I feel like I haven't been sunburned in a while.
Yeah, you haven't, but like there was like one section that was like a little burnt.
Well, there was one day that we went to Waterworld and I got sunburned.
Yeah, that was not fun.
That was because I wasn't applying sunscreen. I wasn't reapplying sunscreen often enough.
Yeah,
you should be reapplying sunscreen like every hour.
We did 30 minutes for like, if you're like.
I guess if you're like actively in water.
When we go on our cruise, maybe I have to put on 30. So
I don't think every 30 minutes.
Okay, not every 30 minutes, but
I think
like
every hour.
Every hour for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe we might even look at like.
Because every 30 minutes on a cruise ship is gonna kill us.
Like the like shirts that they wear, like this. I don't know. You're probably not gonna like wearing those. But
probably not. That's okay.
The long sleeve, you know what I'm talking about? Like to like keep.
Sort of.
To like keep you from not
like
getting
Under
sunburned.
Armour. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But no, I just don't want you to get sunburn on our cruise.
Well.
Which we actually booked, by the way.
Oh, yeah. By the way.
So it's happening, guys.
That'll be topic for a little bit later episodes as we get a little bit closer. We'll be talking a little bit more about that, but for now we need to get back on track.
Sorry.
It's okay. We're gonna move on. We talked about hydration. We talked about sunscreen. Now we're gonna talk about cooling.
Okay.
I said a cooling medium. Adriana has one of those spray bottles with the fan on it that you can use to mist your face and your arms to help keep you cool. My preference is a good cooling towel. Mm-hmm. They're kind of magic because you just soak them. It doesn't even have to be cold water. It can be like, I wouldn't say lukewarm, but it could be kind of lukewarm-ish.
Like room temperature?
Yeah. And you just soak it, and then you wring it out, and you just set it on your neck.
That's not my preference. I feel like for me, it's just like kind of gross.
Which is funny because the downside is that your collar and your surrounding areas on your shirt tend to get wet, which can be pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I personally don't hate it. Like, I don't love that my shirt's wet. But the benefit of being significantly cooler is a fair trade-off for me. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I'm pretty good with just the spray. I like get it all on my head and on my face. It feels good. Yeah.
All right. Hit up that optional.
All right. So there's an optional. So one things our friends recommend is a UV umbrella. It helps block out the sun and cuts the heat a good bit. Now, one thing I can't stress enough is that it does not replace sunscreen. Okay, so yeah, very important. That's why it's optional. Personally, I just send it from one air-conditioned attraction to the next.
Personally, I send it from one air-conditioned attraction to the next. I don't know. I think when I was younger, like being in the sun,
I didn't even know that was a thing, UV umbrella, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of nice from what I've seen. I don't think I could do it because then, see, my thing is like I wouldn't want to carry two umbrellas.
We don't have one, yeah.
No. I wouldn't want to carry two umbrellas, and I don't know I mean, maybe you can get a UV umbrella that's compact like this one, but I feel like you're starting to get on like some pretty expensive stuff, so I don't know. Yeah. It's one of them things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is not a replacement for your sunscreen.
Yeah, sunscreen is very important.
It's a supplement.
Very important.
Yeah.
No, we don't need any cancer.
Exactly.
Skin cancer.
Okay. Anyway. Finally, we're going to talk about when it gets chilly in Florida.
We laugh. What do you mean chilly?
Right. Yeah. No, me and right, chilling. Me and Caleb actually had a conversation. Or was it me and Caleb?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I was having a conversation with somebody about this earlier this week. Florida can get pretty chilly. It's not the same as our chilly in Colorado.
Colorado's been so warm lately.
I know it has been. It's been weird. I want snow. It's supposed to snow this week, but we'll see if it actually does.
Yeah.
Because we've had that several times now. Here in Colorado, it is very dry. So when it gets cold, like it gets cold and it's cold, but it's dry cold. In Florida, it's a lot more humid.
Yeah.
And it actually makes it feel colder. Like 32 degrees here feels different than 32 degrees there. And the best way that I can like explain it, I guess, is it's like if you just have your hand out in like 32 degree air, right? Like in our bedroom here, 32 degrees, like would not our bedroom. This is the studio, not our bedroom. Like if it was 32, okay, let's say I stick my hand in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Right? That's 32 degrees. That's cold. Right? But let's say I put my hand in a pitcher of water inside of the refrigerator.
Oh.
That's going to feel significantly colder, even though it's 32 degrees. That water's not going to be colder than the refrigerator is. So, yeah, it's colder. It's not a lot colder feeling because you're not standing in a literal bucket of water.
Well, yeah. Imagine. But, yeah.
I don't know what happened down here, but I have some weird notes at the bottom of this.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought there, but that's okay.
It can get somewhat.
It can get somewhat chilly.
I don't know
I would
why
think
we think that it's like not that bad compared to like Floridians. It's because they're just used to the hot, and then when it gets to like the 40s, it feels pretty cold.
Exactly.
But in Colorado, it doesn't.
Yeah. So that being said, I don't think you would, unless you're from Florida. If you're from Florida, maybe you need something a little heavier. But for most of us, at least in the colder regions, you probably wouldn't need much more than just a sweatshirt. But that is, of course, our opinion. It's going if you're going to Disney in the winter months, I would pack at least one warm outfit and play it by ear. Just kind of have it on standby. Maybe it gets a little chillier than you thought. Run back, grab that warmer outfit, and then get back to it.
Yeah.
And then there are of course hundreds of other things you can do to help beat the heat or help avoid the rain or not let it ruin your day. But these are the ones that we think are probably the most important. I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. That's how you survive.
That's how you survive the rain, the heat, and the cool.
I try to remember what I titled the episode. I kind of already forgot. That's Weathering the Magic, folks.
That is Weathering the Magics. Magics.
Right before we got started tonight, I went to double check our Instagram news feed, and there was nothing.
There was nothing.
Nothing. I mean, there's a couple really random things that are not really that important. Like
I feel like the last time we kind of touched on it, like a bunch of just like, oh, here are the things coming in 2026.
Yeah, we're kind of slow right now.
Yeah.
I would expect some more stuff like next week, some more updates on construction and stuff, but there really wasn't anything this week. One thing I did see is that Stacy from Must Do Disney was in a recent Walt Disney World ad. Oh. I felt like it was alluding to the fact that they may be bringing back to Must Do Disney, but there's absolutely no confirmation of that.
What is Must Do Disney?
Must Do Disney was basically like an infomercial for Walt Disney World. This lady named Stacy would take you around all the parks and show you all of her favorite things to do.
Cool.
And just like really point out like a lot of the different features for families and for older adults and whatever. So we'll see if they do it. I don't know, but it'd be kind of cool. I don't know. It could have just been an ad. So that's why I didn't really want to say much about it, because like it could be absolutely nothing but Stacy being in an ad.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Right on. Well, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can hit up them socials, because there is no Mickey's Neck of the Wood because there's no news to talk about. So,
all right. Okay.
Over to you.
So go ahead and please follow us. Please, please, please. Give us a like. Give us a comment. It really help us out, and we really appreciate each and every one of you all who have subscribed, and making this all just possible and fun for us. We're excited to reach 1,000 soon, so this year for sure. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Is it just Instagram, Facebook? And TikTok at Noah Parker's World of Wonder. You can follow us there, where we post just some clips of our podcasts and episodes, and just other little fun, trendy things that we see. And you can also, of course, follow us on here at the Noah Parker _ channel. And go ahead if you want to go and listen to the podcast. You can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts.
I don't know how you don't have this memorized
I
yet.
know, I
You
don't.
make
It's
you
a
do
lot.
it every week.
It's a lot. Someday I'll get it really fast. I mean, we're good.
You should write it down.
I know I should.
And then you can just read it. I don't care if you just read it. That's fine. Well, that's all we got for you guys tonight. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope you'll join us next week. Yeah. We hope you'll join us next week. But until then, my dear friends, let the wonder take hold.